Hi, I'm Don Macpherson, Quebec Affairs columnist of the Gazette in Montreal, with a few day-after thoughts about Monday's Quebec election and about what lies ahead in Quebec politics. Sir John A. Macdonald, Canada's first Prime Minister and as shrewd a politician as this country has ever had, understood the value of time in politics. Myself and time against any two men, Sir John A. used to say. And time is what Philippe Couillard has gained, along with power, as the head of a majority government. He became Premier almost by default after what was really a one-party campaign in which the Parti Québécois basically destroyed itself. Now he has 4 years in which to show Quebecers what kind of leader he can be in his own right. As Macdonald implied, however, time alone is not enough. Couillard will also have to use his time wisely. And it never hurts to have a little bit of luck, especially in areas over which a provincial premier has limited power, such as the economy. The Parti Québécois had its worst election in terms of vote share since its very first general election in 1970. Still, the PQ received the second highest number of votes and the second highest number of seats, so it's too early to declare the PQ dead. Its cohesion, however, will be severely tested in the months ahead. The PQ will have to choose a new leader to replace Pauline Marois. Leadership contests are always divisive, and PQ internal politics can be especially vicious. And the PQ will have to decide what to do about the sovereignty option. It became clear during the campaign that sovereignty has become an electoral handicap for the PQ. At the same time, however, the pursuit of the sovereignty objective is what holds the PQ together. How the PQ handles those two questions, leadership and sovereignty, could determine whether it survives intact until the next election. Other parties will also be affected by what happens to the PQ, especially the Coalition Avenir Québec party. The CAQ made little progress on Monday, and party leader François Legault awoke the next morning to face the reality of being the leader of a third party in the National Assembly for the next 4 years. But if the PQ splits apart over the leadership and sovereignty issues, then it could result in a realignment of Quebec politics along left-right lines and create an opening for the CAQ. But the next big thing in Quebec politics could happen outside the political system itself. The day after the election, the Charbonneau Commission resumed its public hearings, which had been suspended during the campaign. That's because the Commission is about to hear testimony about the financing of provincial political parties. Also, the Provincial Anti-Corruption Unit, UPAC, has been investigating possible illegal financing of the Liberals and the PQ. There was even a report during the campaign that a police action against the PQ in particular had been postponed until after the election, so as not to influence the vote. So, between the various investigations and the PQ's internal problems, the next few months in Quebec politics could be very interesting.